everybody. Welcome back to Accidentally Fasting, your favorite podcast in the whole wide world. Hello, hi, my name is Katie, and this is Alex. Actually, no, this is right now.
Oh, it's Katie.
This is Alex.
And welcome back to Accidentally Fasting. Accidentally Fasting on Instagram, accidentallyfasting.com. Katie's I enjoyed sneezing on
You just said
Instagram.
I enjoyed. I still enjoy sneezing.
You still
so
do
I
it?
enjoy.
Oh, all right. And I'm Langston Books. Anyway, we have a special episode. We have an extra voice in the house, in the room.
Yeah, actually live in the flesh, not via Skype, so that's exciting.
Yeah, Myles. You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hey, this is Myles. Myles Style on Instagram, for whatever that's worth.
And one of the hosts of
Oh, fucker.
Rap
Sorry.
Roll Call, a YouTube series that berates rappers and
Yeah,
just hates on the whole art form.
shit posting of the rap world.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's kind of a back and forth open dialogue between my buddy Tim and I, kind of our take on the rap world now and future and past, present, and what have you. I don't know.
How long you guys
Rap
been doing
talk.
that for?
We're coming up on our 1 year anniversary next month.
Oh,
Sweet.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome. Next
Yeah.
month? What day? Do you know?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. Around a year ago, it originally started as a podcast, and we recorded maybe 6 episodes that were all scrapped. We just weren't too comfortable with the sound of our own voices, which I'm still not.
So welcome to the voice only medium.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's hard.
Yeah.
I hate it.
And it felt like there was something missing, and like we were really opposed to the idea of video at first because we hated our voices and we could only imagine like what putting our faces on the internet was going to do for us. But it actually helped us to like kind of focus and present like in the moment, and I don't
That's
know.
cool.
Yeah,
No,
It's been good.
I could see that, not to bring the conversation on myself, but when I did my infamous Blake Slaughterberg
Yeah.
mukbang, I actually was less self-conscious, even though I was eating onion rings and
Right.
a burger. Like, it felt easier to speak, and then
Right.
whereas with this, the only focus is on your voice. You feel like you sound dumb with everything
Right.
you say.
Yeah, it's almost easier to look into the camera
Yeah.
and like kind of imagine the audience on the other side.
Yeah. More engaging. But
Well, and it's weird having guest hosts on the podcast because we have people to like look at and talk to while we're doing it now.
Right,
So that's
right.
kind of
and I don't
interesting.
generally, like, when me and Alex do it, I don't even look at him when we're talking, so this is very difficult. I don't like to give eye
I
contact.
try to look
either.
at the ceiling as much as possible.
Yeah.
man.
I look down at my tum-tum usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tim and I don't have to look at each other, so it's great.
Yeah.
That's
But
great.
Do you-
We're also looking at doing some guest features and having some guest hosts and
Fuck
I
yeah.
don't know, other faces in the room in the future. So
So you said you guys don't look at each other. Do you know what Tim looks like?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Alright, cool. Just
What
Yeah.
color are his eyes? Come on.
That I actually can't answer.
Oh,
Green or
no.
brown?
Oh
Yeah.
man, that's
Mm.
not cool, dude. That's against girl code.
Yeah.
yeah. Girl
I mean,
code
we've had this
violated.
issue a couple times where I don't notice, something is on his face, or he doesn't notice something is on my face until I'm editing it,
Oh,
Oh,
no.
shit.
like 4 days later, and I'm like, dude, you didn't tell me, like, my mustache was crawling into my teeth for like a fucking hour,
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
or that he's got, cat hair all over him, or whatever, so.
So do you touch your face and hair a lot? Because with me, I noticed during my mukbang, I was like touching my hair nonstop. And do you have any weird things that you had to figure out that you were doing? And I'm a side talker.
It's mostly like under the table or out of frame, like lots of like hand movement, tapping my feet,
Oh, okay.
that kind of stuff, playing with like shreds of paper in my pocket. That's what I'm trying to stop.
Yeah, I had a clicky pen on the
Yeah,
first or
that's
second
not good.
episode, and I was like tick 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 tick
Yeah.
tick tick, and yeah.
But you don't
it's
gotta
not
be
good.
nervous. Our audience is chill AF. They're super supportive.
Chill AF.
They're super
Yeah,
wholesome, and
The fasters are strong.
they're strong people. We wouldn't want it any other way.
Yeah.
Shout out to our fasters. What's up?
Yeah. So we have a treat for us and you because we have a special occasion.
Sure.
Our first guest in the flesh in the room. So I got this present for my brother-in-law for Christmas, and then I didn't see him, and I was like, well, it's like 90 days or whatever, 120 days is the limit, and I don't think he really would have liked it anyway. So
Wait, what's the limit? The limit on what?
On giving gifts.
retaining gifts for people.
Because at that point
When
you should have
it's too late to gift it.
Yeah. When would you say is the best time to use a gift that you got for someone else for yourself after Christmas or whatever?
I don't know. I guess after like the first 2 weeks or so.
Okay, so then we're super in
I usually try to get somebody a gift within like a week of their birthday or Christmas or whatever.
Yeah.
I think 3 months is the best because you should have enough money, you broke ass, to buy them a new gift. Like.
Yeah.
So you should have enough money to replace this Dr. Dreadful zombie lab.
Oh no, you gave it away.
But is it not on you to give that person their gift? It's not their fault.
Yeah, no, it's not his fault. He lives 3 hours away. I mean, so I should have Amazoned it to him, but I bought it in person. I thought that they were going to come here. So anyway, yeah, I'll get him a good gift next year. Maybe 2 Dr. Dreadfuls.
This is why it would have been beneficial for us to record this because
with the
people
videos.
don't know what this is. How about you describe what this is?
Hey, that makes it all the more exciting.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. So
I had never heard of this shit.
So when I was a young lad,
I just want to let you guys know though that this brain activator is only 25 calories for 2 scoops, and then you can have your barf drink mix, 3 scoops, 30 calories. Sorry.
Yeah. So we've got the Zombie Lab Dr. Dreadful Zombie Edition. Make 40 plus creepy treats. Looks gross, tastes great. Candy and drink kit, and it includes brain mix, brain activator mix, skin mix, 2 purple bug mixes, 1 barf mix part 1, and 1 barf mix part 2. So I figured
when it expires.
2020.
How did you know?
Because I read it earlier.
Oh, fucking shit. It's May 15th.
It's been sitting here for 3 months, so let's get this sucker open. It also includes a zombie skull. So we're gonna see and me without my knife.
Did you ever watch that TV show on Zoom on PBS with all those weird kids?
What was it?
Zoom?
No.
Yeah, there was like these like nerdy ass kids that would like do you know what I'm talking about? Zoom? Yeah, it was a PBS show.
Oh, PBS. Was that the one where they were like in a weird looking room?
Yeah, and they would like do weird things. This is what it reminds me of because these kids look really strange. It's like Children of the Corn.
Yeah, I don't know. The kids on the box look weird. But I'm pretty sure the standard for Dr. Dreadful models isn't as high as it was when I was a child.
So was this a big thing?
It's like an easy bake oven for little boys, But I mean that's changed now. It was in the 90s that was the case, but it's a different world now, and anybody can play, especially since it's STEM related. Since he's a doctor.
Yeah.
So here we go. I
think there's like a Game of Thrones thing like this where
parts.
you can eat the heart. You know how in the show she eats the heart?
No.
There's something like that too.
This has a lot more pieces and parts than I thought it would.
Yeah, this is really, really complicated. Just give me the food.
I mean, would kids nowadays even play with something like this?
I don't know.
They could just make zombie juice in an app.
The sociopathic
In an
children
app?
would.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna want to eat it, right?
Well, I mean, I don't know how in these kind of physical toys are.
Am I supposed to open this or what?
Yeah, you can open whatever you want. Got problems? No questions. Do not return. Alright, so here we have the packets of stuff. That's pretty cool.
Jesus.
So it looks like, Katie, you got the skull itself. Oh, you got the top part
So
of the
is
skull.
this like an original or like some kind of recreation?
This is a
reissue.
A recreation. So let's see.
I hate shit like this. I'm never
Don't do that. Here, let's.
Oh shit. We're having technical difficulties. Just me.
We are technical difficulties. Okay.
Oh.
So what we've got here is It looks like, Miles, you have the jaw.
Yeah.
I have the flying dildo
Can I have
machine.
your parts? Well, let's put this guy together.
What happened to his eye?
This
He only
right
has
here.
one eye.
Oh yeah, because you're gonna make a spider.
Ugh.
We have you make a spider in the one eye.
What the fuck?
So, yeah, you gotta-
Shit.
There you go. See, he's got a monocle.
Yeah, but do we mix that with water and stuff? Do we
Well,
need-
yeah, we might need water in a minute.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so let's see if there's instructions for this guy. Yes, there is. All right, so we need the bottom jaw, which is that thing.
Would you have enjoyed this when you were young, Miles?
I don't think so. I mean, I think it's one of those toys you enjoy like on Christmas Day or like the first time or two you play with it.
Yeah.
And then it just
Yeah.
goes in the pile of useless plastic shit. Like if I had a kid, I'm not gonna.
You're not gonna do this?
Kids accumulate so much just plastic junk that
Yeah.
they never play with more than like 3 times.
Yeah, yeah.
Like these like
So-
really specific like niche kind of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like, I don't know, it seems kind of dangerous.
Dangerous?
You could definitely choke on this
Like
shit.
you're gonna
Oh,
run
yeah.
out of the slime packets or whatever at
Yeah.
some point, and then
Well, you should be able to theoretically get a refill.
Well, how many times did you
guess.
play with it, Alex? Did you play with it frequently?
No, probably once on Christmas Day.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like
See,
I had some kind of CSI crime lab thing when I was like 8,
Did you? That's
and
cool.
I don't even remember opening the box.
Really?
That sounds
It was like
fun.
but you didn't eat.
Oh no, it didn't involve eating. That would be a whole nother genre of.
Yeah.
of
Well, it'd be
toy.
the adult. The adult Dr. Dreadful.
Have you guys, so my parents didn't.
That'd be Dr. Lecter.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be fun, but
Okay, so.
My parents never got me an Easy Bake Oven. I feel very neglected. The other thing they never got me was a my size Barbie. That's all I ever fucking wanted was.
I had all of that.
Did you?
No.
Have you ever eaten from an Easy Bake Oven?
No. I didn't
Me
know
neither.
anybody that had one.
Alex, did
That's
Ellie
cool.
have one
Okay.
when she was young?
Yeah, Ellie had an Easy Bake Oven, and I
Was it
would always.
tasty?
My little sister's name is Ellie, so my little sister had an Easy Bake Oven when I was younger, and she was younger
Was
too.
it tasty?
Probably, but that's like just brownies and cookies and stuff. It's not like zombie barf. Yeah. So let's see. I think I was supposed to put this right here. Oh, look at that. There we go. All right, so
I love how there's just no context without a camera on this.
Yeah, this
So
is-
we've almost finished.
Make this the thumbnail on YouTube at least. Take a picture of it.
Oh yeah, I'll get a really good picture.
some barf.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, I like. Did you notice this on the box? So they have the nutritional facts for all the different recipes. But this one was obviously changed at the last minute.
Nice.
They like pasted it on. Feel that?
No, it's like a sticker.
Oh, shit.
They weren't going to include
It was
which
a
one is
sticker.
that.
How-
So
is that how
after
more calories?
all this box art was printed, they had to change it like manually with the new
Oh no.
ingredient list.
All right, so
The
we're
purple bug candy
almost
This is
there.
so sketchy.
Can I have the tweezers, babe? Forceps.
If we get diarrhea tomorrow, we'll be sure to let you know.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll post. We'll have an update in the next episode.
Bathroom update.
Where's the cup? We were supposed to have a
It's
cup.
right
Okay,
there.
so there's the zombie.
And this is the finger worm.
Oh, is that the? What is
No, I
that?
think it's a worm. I'm not sure.
That is not in the instructions.
Uh,
Oh yeah, it goes up here. I think
Where?
that's where you make the flesh. Yeah.
ugh.
There we go. Okay. Mission accomplished. So we'll get a picture of that once we get down and dirty. Use a plate or wax paper. Okay, so we'll have to pause it when we get there.
We
But
probably should pause and delete all of this because nobody's gonna know what the fuck we're doing.
so we assembled the zombie skull. We've got a syringe, a cup to catch the barf, a place to insert the zombie skin, I guess.
The top, the brain looks like a prolapsed anus. If anybody's interested in that.
Yeah.
You can Google that so you get reference if you'd like.
Worm
Fasters out
mold.
there.
There we go. So we got a worm mold. There it is. So he's finished. Yeah, we got the monocle. We're gonna inject a spider into his eyeball, and then we're gonna activate the brains at some point, which I'm assuming we'll want something to set this on so it doesn't get everywhere. So we're there. Okay, let's see what we got. We got the purple bug mix, melange violet. Purple bug mix, melange violet. Barf mix part 2. It's really solidified
So
in
this
there.
is not vegetarian, by the way.
Oh no.
It's not?
No, for any fasters who cannot consume
What about
milk
the...
or eggs.
Oh,
Skin
but
mix.
is it keto though? That's all I gotta know.
Probably not, since it's all sugar. Here's the brain activator, and here's the brain mix. So we're gonna pause real quick, get this all assembled, then start tasting some zombie parts.
Are you ready?
Yeah, fast forward to the future in a couple minutes. Here we go. Trigger warning. There's gonna be some noise, which you
Trigger
already know
warning.
because we were super noisy earlier.
This isn't vegan nor vegetarian. Another trigger warning.
Yeah. So we are eating non-vegetarian. What was it? The gelatin?
Milk, soy, and eggs.
Yeah.
Which is really gross. I
Yeah.
can't
Well,
even-
eggs and milk? Yeah. Okay.
And it's gross because that's the skin mix that contains that.
So do you guys want to do the brain or the barf first?
Whatever you lads decide.
I don't care.
I've been waiting.
Dealer's
I've been waiting
choice.
to see the barf.
You want to see some barf?
Yeah. Yeah. So okay, let's see. Because the brain's gonna really fuck up the whole thing, I think. So, all right, we need to fill this guy to the 90 unit mark. The cup, the ooze
Speaking
cup.
of barf, which is your least favorite kind of barf to barf? Chunky or water?
Chunky, like egg barf. You guys
Yeah.
ever had egg barf?
No.
Yeah.
Well, my pug did one time. He ate a bunch of scrambled eggs and he puked it, and it
Yeah.
came out the same way he ate it, and I had to clean it up.
When I was younger, everyone always used to tell me like to eat eggs as like hangover breakfast. Like, no, you need like a big hearty meal, like some eggs and
Ugh.
toast. And I don't know how many times I went with it. I'm like, oh, I'll eat some eggs, which aren't like a regular part of my diet. I was listening
Oh,
to
man.
one of your shows earlier, and you were talking about eggs being gross. I think eggs are gross.
I love eggs.
All right.
Was I saying eggs are gross?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
But anyway, I don't know how many times I've thrown eggs up out of my nose.
Dang.
That's probably my least favorite. That's like a physical memory. Like I can feel that right now.
I am not a big fan of popcorn barf.
What?
I don't know the popcorn
Yeah,
bar.
I've never-
Oh, dude. Well, you know, like you get a kernel stuck in your tooth or
Uh-huh.
whatever when you're eating it, or you know, a shell or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, when
that kind of shit coming back up.
Yeah, and going out your nose and shit.
And all salty and shit too.
Yeah.
Mine is, corn in general is just bad to throw up.
Corn? Oh god. Yeah, I can see that.
But I just don't like that watery, like just when you have nothing to puke and it's just water. I mean, I guess it's more aesthetically
It's easier to
pleasing,
clean up.
but yeah.
Okay.
Eggs though, what kind of eggs were you eating?
Ooh,
Just like scrambled eggs.
Yes.
is that the only eggs that you eat? Since you don't like eggs? Did you want to smell the zombie mix part?
We're passing
barf
around the zombie mix, everybody.
Mix? The
Bath
barf
salt.
mix part 1.
Oh yeah.
Zombie bath salts.
Oh man.
Is it sour?
Don't sniff too hard.
It's what is that? Pop rocks. That's what it
Mhm.
smells like.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it does.
I'm sure that's
is it
what
gonna
it
make
is.
a noise? Those fuckers.
A noise. I don't. It's
like
not
a
like.
pop rock.
Oh, it might do a pop rocky noise. I don't know. We'll find out here in a second.
That smells delicious. It smells like you guys. Okay, to describe, it smells like a Jolly Rancher mixed with cotton candy mixed with Hawaiian Punch.
Yeah, God.
So next time you're around a zombie and you get him drunk, that's what his barf is gonna
Man,
smell
this is
like.
exciting.
So it requires 90 units of water in the cup that comes with the kit, and then 3 scoops.
You know what we should do? Would we be assholes if we went to the Dollar Theater and just like assembled all this?
Why the Dollar
Well,
Theater?
Because people bring snacks and this is
Oh,
our snack.
Okay.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. So let me mix this up.
So you know how you're still shitting and farting after you die?
Uh huh.
Like, can you throw up?
I forgot we were talking about zombies for a second. I guess I don't know.
Wait,
I
are you
guess.
talking about zombies or normal people?
I don't know. Just normal
Anybody?
people. When you're dead.
I don't know. I have never heard of that because I have to
Like
read
your
a lot.
stomach gets so bloated that
if you
it's
had
forced up through your throat. Does that happen?
I think it just
I
always
guess
comes
that's
out of
a
your
Or you have to
hole.
have some kind of like muscle
I
reaction
wonder.
to get.
So first of
vomit
all,
out.
if you had played the CSI thing when you were young, you
Uh-huh.
probably would have known the answer.
Don't shame him, bro.
So,
Yeah.
thanks for not doing that 15, 20 years ago, whatever it was. But I think if you have something that ferments, like if you eat like maybe a lot of pancakes or something, or like, and then you drink, maybe, I don't know.
But yeah, I think it's really hard to like just throw up though. I mean,
Yeah, because it needs to be like pushed out.
yeah,
That's true,
generally.
yeah.
There's like a
Well,
kind of
I mean,
muscle movement.
You've heard about the thing where
Whereas-
the pressure changes in a car, like if you die in a hot car,
Oh,
and then the pressure is different in the car, and then when they open the car to get your dead body out, you explode sometimes. Because they did that on MythBusters with a pig, but that might be enough. Like pressure changes internal and external to your stomach or something, maybe.
But
Okay.
yeah, and I think like your booty hole. I mean, it's I don't know, it's less easy to control. I
So
mean,
this is
more
looking
easy
pretty
to
good.
control.
Let's see. So I finished mixing Zombie Barf Mix Part 1. And it says here, step 2 is to fill the brain beaker with Barf Mix Part 1. For best results, avoid pouring lumps. Okay, there's no lumps. So I'm just gonna slowly pour the barf mix.
Doesn't even look like barf.
Well, it's zombie barf. I've never seen. Oop, there's some lumps. Okay. All right. Well, okay. We're gonna make a mess here anyway, so get rid of that stuff.
Oh, that wasn't even lumpy.
Yeah. Okay. Let me get it a little rinse, because it says you have to rinse it out after this step. So just being super scientific about this. All right. So the
Are we
zombie.
allowed to talk during this?
Yeah, I don't care.
So
This
what
isn't
what
fucking-
inspired you to start Rap Roll Call then? Did you have any particular influencers in your life?
No. It was just my buddy and I had been having these conversations for a few years before that. And I think one day we just decided we should try to capitalize on that. Like, just conversations that we were having over beers every night anyway. So
Yeah,
No, I think that's a
why
good
not
call.
like
I think
share some of that with the rest of the world,
true.
or
Yeah.
a few people, as is the case now.
Yeah.
We feel you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Growing pains, man.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah, I think it's hard to find a person that you can converse with really easily and make that good
Mhm.
conversation. Most of my friendships are just based on us responding, that's fucked up,
Yeah.
back and forth, you know?
Right.
We don't really have any stimulating conversations, so.
there's the zombie barf mix part 2.
So the part 1 is the pee and part 2 is the
That's even worse.
Is it?
What is that?
Smells like pineapple to me.
Yeah.
You best put a coaster
Yeah, it's
underneath that barf mix, bro.
Well, we're doing it on the plate.
Ew, I don't want to eat that.
I don't
That
know.
smells like a fucking.
Oh, it'll be okay.
Oh God, it smells like So I used to test people's pee
Ooh.
for a living for drugs,
Zombie pee?
and it smells like when women have like a yeast infection or bacterial vaginosis, kind of. But it kind of smells like like a dirty butthole. Ugh,
Okay.
I don't want that at all.
Well, me either, but So we're supposed to use 4 scoops of this stuff. So now we've got like 800 gallons of sugar. So you have been doing a rap roll call for a year now. Do you have any lessons that you can pass on to us who have been doing a media creation for the past 2 months?
lessons
or advice or do's and
I don't know.
don'ts?
Don't get your hopes up. I mean, that sounds shitty. I don't mean that. Just don't. I don't know. Don't get overly excited like early on.
Yeah.
I think
You
we
know,
already
Like
broke
I
that
feel
rule.
like we invested a lot within the first few months, and maybe a little too soon. You know, I
You mean
spent
time or
time, more so money. Like just kind of every couple episodes, I was like upgrading the equipment and I don't know, kind of scaling our editing and our kind of like layout and structure a little more each time, and I don't regret it. I just feel like there was at one point like halfway through this first year where I was like it's right around the corner, we're gonna like hit something. And maybe that's my advice, is like don't like strive for like, is this a word, virality or going viral?
Oh yeah.
Don't
yeah.
like make that like your number one focus. Like make like the content and the conversations and like the like, I don't know, the vibe like your number one
Right.
goal or motivator. Like do it. You guys do it because you like doing it. You know, you like having conversations with people. You like sharing a certain side of yourselves.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like our main focus in Rap Roll Call like nowadays is, you know, so what if like 25 people saw this, like it was something we wanted to talk about,
Yeah. Yeah.
and maybe, you know, 3 people that we don't know saw it and enjoyed it or like hated it, and then it started some conversation, and then there's like this whole group of people out there that like hate watch Rap Roll Call, and
That's true. There could be.
like that's what I want to hear more than anything. Is there's a I Hate Rap Roll Call group on Facebook.
Do you like think of your older videos as you watch them and you feel like your personality was more contrived, or like you were trying to present yourself as
Yeah,
certain
yeah,
way?
we were definitely like going for a little more of like a scripted, like honed in kind of thing. Like we were trying to like keep like a certain tone like in our voices and like even our like, I don't know, like facial movements and stuff.
Yeah.
And we would like cut, edit the shit out of the videos, stop recording and be like, well, like we should rephrase that, or maybe you shouldn't say that.
Oh.
Or like let's do a segment, and we'd try like we were like doing the try hard thing. Well, let's like try to make an intro segment, and we'd spend like an hour and a half, 2 hours trying to record like a 30-second bit. Whereas now we kind of just like drink a couple beers and turn the camera on.
Yeah.
And let it roll.
You're all
And
professional.
most of the editing I do is like really, I don't know, awkward sneezes or belches, and a lot of that stuff stays in there.
Yeah. It's just the salt and pepper of it.
Yeah,
thing,
you
right?
know, or like technical difficulties, those kind of things get edited out.
Yeah.
Or the really, really racist shit that Tim says. in this one episode.
Damn shit.
I
Shots fired at Tim.
I don't think I've met Tim.
No.
But he does
Don't
seem
give
like
me
a very
some-
racist person.
I guess we could have had him on here.
I think that's why he chose rap.
Tim, if you're
I think that's
listening,
why.
I don't mean it. You're only slightly more racist than me.
I feel like me and Alex are off. Like we don't. I mean, I don't know. Alex does most of the editing, so I wouldn't know. But I think we're pretty free spirited with our podcast.
Yeah.
I don't think we.
Yeah, that's the way to be.
That.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, well, that's kind of the. I mean, we were just doing this to goof off, so it's not like we wanted to make money off of it or whatever.
Right.
So we're still not really. I mean, at some point we'll get probably Applebee's to sponsor us, you know, around.
I know.
Yeah,
we've
what
been
is up
talking-
with all the Applebee's shit?
They're just. You know what started it was.
Applebee's perfume.
Yeah. Applebee's cologne.
Yeah.
Applebee's brand whiskey.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's really me. It's my mission to keep them going because it's my biggest fear. I think they're done. I just really think
Do you
they're
actually
done.
support Applebee's? Do you like frequent their establishments?
I really think it's the most American establishment that you could find.
I disagree
I
with
really
that,
do.
but
Yeah, I
no, we don't
yeah.
frequent Applebee's.
Okay.
We do
Yes,
enough to
in
keep
Gallup
the
we
spirit
do.
alive.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Gallup.
I worked at an Applebee's in Gallup. The Applebee's in Gallup.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Should we do this real quick? Take a break from conversation and see what happens when a zombie vomits.
Yeah. Get that
I wish it
vomit
would
going.
turn
Did you
into
want to
bubble
do the
gum.
honors?
Sure, yeah.
If you reach it from there, we'll just do this and then.
And
All
then
right. Oh,
Where's it coming
so
out
you just
of?
press it down and it'll come out of into the
is
cup.
it supposed to drip into that cup like that?
Yeah, that's where it's going.
So he vomits through his jaw and not through his mouth hole?
Well, yeah, he's a zombie, so we'll see.
All right, here it comes, guys.
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Oh, yeah.
That was really.
Did anything happen?
No, nothing. It's just dripping. It's just kind of foaming a little bit.
All right. Well, maybe there's supposed to be more water in the brain.
You guys, it's just.
All right. Oh God, it's like we waited too long or something.
Yeah, it's all congealed.
Oh yeah, that's good.
It's just a
Maybe if you pump it up and down a couple
slow,
times.
gelatinous drip.
So what do you do? Do you drink it or what?
Oh, that smells awful from here.
Is that the mix between the pussy foot smell or what?
Pussy put, yeah. Let's add some water to the brain real quick, and then we can taste it. Well, we can taste it now. Well, we're halfway there. Should we just taste it?
Was there already water in that cup? What's going on here?
Yeah.
Oh, it's all coagulated.
Yeah, it's
That's
all
pretty.
coagulated.
Disgusting.
I don't want to, dude. I'm gonna really
All
barf.
right, I'll go first since I'm.
I just ate a bunch of rigatoni.
Or do you want to do the honors?
You want to? What? Hey, why don't I bring out the rum that we have? What kind of rum do we have?
151?
And just pour it in there.
Oh boy, I don't
shoot
know
it.
if that sugar in the
You guys
rum
want
is-
that
So,
chaser or what?
Try to describe this. It's like an amber liquid with blue gummy pearls in
It's
it.
kind of
Gummy
like
pearls.
gummy pearls is a really
Yeah,
good way to
little
describe
blue
it. Yeah.
balls.
It kind of looks like piss with
Yeah.
some hand soap in it.
Yeah, basically. All right, well, here goes.
Oh my gosh. Is it good?
It's okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Is it as coagulated as
Would
it
you
looks?
would you make out with somebody after drinking that?
no.
You know what it looks like?
I mean, the texture is awful, but
Does it?
the taste is not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Would it be good in with an alcohol? If you put some alcohol in there?
Well, We'll get a little taste of it and see. Do you want to go next? Babe?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ugh, Alex
So
is
it
being
looked to
greedy
me.
right now.
Yeah. To me, it looks like what happens in a fucking what are those Irish car bomb if you wait too long to drink it.
Yeah.
So
Or a
this is the
cement mixer.
barf, right?
Yeah, that's the part 1 and part 2 have come together to form part 3.
It needs to be more sugary.
Whoa. Well, I'm
Yeah.
betting that the rest of the globules of
And it needs to
Yeah.
be
blue.
cold.
I think what's left in the brain canister is very concentrated.
It smells like a Red Bull.
Yeah, it does. It smells like the blue,
Mm,
blue
mhm.
raspberry one.
Yep.
Yep.
It is definitely not as sweet as I thought it was going to be. So it's
So
kind of a
I think
bummer.
we need to go to Applebee's and assemble this thing.
Applebee's assemble. That's where we should have done this.
I know.
Alright, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, there's no more gunk coming out. But I like how his jaw splits in half.
No, he's a cutie pie.
And his eye rolls up all fucked up. Alright. So I have some questions for you that I wanted to start asking while we do the while we activate the brain.
Okay.
Where are the brains?
When
yeah.
did you lose your virginity?
When did you lose your virginity?
This morning.
How did you know that was? How did you know that was?
After you assembled this.
Okay, so if you had to assemble the top 2 rappers into a duo, right? Into like the greatest duo of rappers of all time, but they turned into 10-year-old girls. Which 2 rappers would be
Wait,
the best?
what?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
They're now no longer who they are.
So why would I put them together? What's the point? They're not going to be the
That's the
greatest
catch.
rappers
That's the catch.
anymore.
Yeah,
are
but
they?
they're like the same, right? They just have the voices.
Oh, so they
Which
have
would
the
be the
same
best?
They have the same like
intellect.
abilities.
Yeah, but they're just 10-year-old girls.
Oh,
Are they 10-year-old white girls too?
It doesn't matter.
Kill.
so they have the voices of
10-year-old girls.
right.
But
But
everything
they-
else is the same.
Oh, okay. What the fuck? And the question is, who would I pick?
Yeah. Who would be the best dynamic duo of 10-year-old girl rap?
10-year-old girl rappers. God damn. I didn't expect this.
Yeah. I was just trying to throw you off with the 1-2 punch right there.
Well, why don't you answer the question
Yeah.
first, Alex?
Oh man, I didn't even expect that to come up.
Come
Okay.
on, do
So-
the 1-2 punch.
Yeah, 1-2 punch. I would like to see a dynamic duo of
Shaggy and Uncle Cracker.
That's a good one. I would like to see early 90s Kid Rock with, let's say, maybe ODB.
That's cool. I can respect that.
I think that's how I would do it. Like,
So how about, I mean, if we're going for like the wild card shit, E40 and Mystical.
Shake your ass! Shake your ass! Watch yourself! Shake
Yeah,
your
I
ass!
think that'd
Show
be
me
fun.
what you want.
I liked that. It wasn't me. That'd be
That
really
was
funny.
Shaggy.
No, I know. I liked Shaggy. Yeah, that was a good one.
So wait, E40 does choices, right? Everybody got choices. Oh, I love that song. I'm just imagining a 10-year-old kid singing
Yeah.
it.
That's the best part, I think, is the 10-year-olds. Okay. Which rap album would be better if Anderson Cooper made it?
God damn, dude, what are these fucking questions? Which rap album would be better, like
Yeah.
improved?
Before or after Anderson
if
Cooper came out of the
Anderson-
closet?
Either way, it doesn't matter. You get to pick the generation or the phase of life or whatever.
Wait,
Anderson
was he
Cooper.
in the closet at one point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like from like 2000,
Well, the
like when
beginning
he
of his
started. I
career.
think he came out like 2009 or some shit.
Yeah, it was a couple of years
I
ago.
think when Obama was president, he felt comfortable.
Yeah. Pre-Trump.
Anderson Cooper. Jesus, man. I feel like an asshole right now.
It's okay. We were just trying to throw some curveballs. That's all. I came up with these like
Anderson
10 minutes before you
Cooper
got here.
as rapper.
Yeah.
He does have a really nice voice.
Oh, he'd be buttery smooth.
Speaking of which, do you think he shaves his balls? I don't know if you listened to our last podcast, but I asked if Jimmy Buffett did.
I don't think he needs to.
And I think, well, that was our decision, right? But I don't know. I guess it may be different.
No, I
if
mean
you're-
Jimmy Buffett's rich enough that he doesn't need to.
So is Anderson
And
Cooper.
old.
He's probably richer.
But Anderson Cooper is
he's like a very,
a hairless dude, I think.
and he's
Unless he waxes, I don't know.
yeah, he doesn't have any hair on his face.
Is there a rap album called The News? Or The Weather?
Yeah, I mean, there's this rapper Evidence. All of his albums are
News.
weather related.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but Anderson Cooper doesn't do the weather.
Yeah, he's not necessarily. I was just trying to throw a bone.
What about Mark Ronchetti?
Oh, shout out to Mark Ronchetti, whatever channel you're on.
For people that don't know, he's a weather guy in Albuquerque.
He's the weather.
I'm pretty
guy.
sure he has a Jerry curl too.
Just one.
We saw him at PetSmart getting his poodle haircutted.
Yeah.
Real grumpy. There's a chick I know on my Snapchat who said she wants to bone him.
That's interesting. I mean.
Yeah, that's
you know,
very interesting.
Good for Mark Ronchetti. I was gonna.
I don't have an
uh,
answer to the Anderson Cooper thing.
I was gonna pick Mad Villain.
Oh, okay.
I thought that, like, Anderson Cooper's voice would replace Doom.
Yeah, I can't
In a
see
good
that,
way.
but I mean, I'd like to hear it.
Okay, can you imagine Anderson Cooper narrating "Dummy Boy" by 6ix9ine though? No,
Oh my
that's
God.
we had to.
No,
I had to
yeah.
subtly bring in 6ix9ine.
So that wasn't subtle at all.
I won't get into it. So me and Miles have this thing where I've already talked about this. I love 6ix9ine's music. His character is another story.
Yeah.
But when I get really drunk, I am a stan of his. I just can't stop.
I think it's
It
not when
doesn't
you're drunk
stop.
too, though.
Oh yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying.
It's when you're sober.
Can't stop talking about him.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna be freed soon though. So Snitch9 will be.
Yeah,
out of-
Snitch 9.
Yeah.
Wham bam done. So you take a pass on
I don't
the
know.
question?
Yeah, I'm going to pass on that question.
All right, that's okay.
And on Snitch 9. Just say.
All right. But if you don't want to answer any of these questions, you don't have to.
Maybe just reading the questions are funny, and his expression to the questions are pretty funny.
All right. Who would you rather share a bowl of spaghetti with?
Oh, here we go.
Action Bronson or Chesky?
Action Bronson.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, I know,
That's
right? I
what
get all
picked
over
too.
his beard though. It'd be kind of gross.
Yeah. I would eat anything with Action Bronson.
Would you eat
Or
ass?
off,
would
off
you
of
eat?
Action
Would
Bronson.
you eat ass with Action Bronson?
He's the guy that doesn't shave his balls.
Yeah, I don't think.
No, I bet he does.
I don't think
as a
Action-
curveball.
I don't think Action Bronson can reach his balls.
Is he really getting that obese lately?
He is getting.
Oh, he's a little tubster, huh?
Man.
Yeah.
Man,
So he'll have some
a
good
little
spaghetti.
tippy toppy, but yeah, I mean, if he's making the spaghetti,
Yeah.
even better.
I bet he's a good cook. Did you see him? His
Well, yeah, I mean
cameo?
that's what he did for a living before he was a rapper.
Oh,
wow,
there you
I
go.
didn't know that.
Yeah, Action Bronson is a world-class chef.
Hey, 6ix9ine was
Dude, there
working
you
at
go.
a deli. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. Oh,
That's
shit.
crazy.
I mean,
worked at an
that's his
Applebee's.
whole
We have that in
thing.
common. I didn't
Is
know.
like every song, he's got at least like 10 or 12 like food references. He has more
I
like,
didn't realize that he
food
was
and
like
cooking
a,
references in his music than
Yeah.
I don't know. There's some kind of world record or something.
So he would make good spaghetti. Then.
Oh yeah,
So that was not a bad question.
he's
then.
the
I did
man
a
to
good
ask
job
about
with that.
spaghetti. Have you ever watched his show on Vice?
Is it called Binging with Bronson?
Fuck, that's delicious.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
No, I
it's a
haven't
great
seen
show.
that.
Yeah.
Sweet. Fasters, go ahead and pull up your Vice cameras and go over to the Vice screens and go over to
Yeah,
watch
there's
Action
really not a lot of
Bronson's.
good content that Vice produces nowadays.
They're
Yeah, I
always doing
remember-
like weird shit about like sex trafficking.
It's like,
victims
look
and
at these
stuff.
weird boots from the backwoods of Argentina that no one's ever going to make in
Mhm.
5 years. Like, I don't need a documentary about that.
Well,
It's
they always
nice
do
to keep-
stuff about ass implants as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of clickbaity kind of stuff like that.
Yeah, they're like the
I
BuzzFeed of documentaries.
ate marijuana lubricant for 6 months, so you
Here's
didn't
what
have to,
happened.
or something.
Yeah,
and here's
yeah.
what happened.
That's
I
why
did. I don't know if it
Yeah.
was Vice, but I saw this like YouTube documentary thing about a biohacker. Have you guys heard of this this fad?
Biohacking,
Yeah.
like
So-
genetic implants, like
Yeah, but it's also like this guy specifically like did this thing where he sanitized a hotel room, right? Where he had somebody else do it or something, which if he didn't, then he should have had somebody else do it. And then he took someone else's poop and made pills out of it, and then took those pills because he had gut problems and he
Mhm.
wanted to get his bacteria out of his system. And so he did it for like a certain time period. I don't know what it was.
Why
but-
are people so obsessed with the gut, though? You notice that's the fad. They're always
Yeah,
talking
the
about the
microbiome.
gut. The gut.
Yeah.
You have to gut health. Is that what that guy was into then?
Yeah,
Gut health.
and you know, I saw a study after that was basically like probiotics really don't do anything because your stomach acid destroys them. So that may not be true, but speaking of studies, I also saw a cool study 2 days ago that said if your eyes burn in the pool, it's not the chlorine, it's pee.
yeah,
So there you go.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was the CDC was like, that's not chlorine, bro.
Right.
That's the pee.
But I was never one to open my eyes in the pool. I never understood that. Do you open your eyes when you swim?
What you gotta see?
No, you don't.
Yeah.
What do you gotta see
I
for?
agree with
who,
that.
who do you gotta see? Especially you're in a public pool.
People's
There's
shorts.
fupas
That's why they
everywhere.
wear cool, colorful
You
shorts.
gotta
in
see
the
where
water.
you're going.
Yeah.
You're gonna
That's
bump into
like
somebody.
Yeah.
Remember that? So me and Alex were at the Holiday Inn or something, and I'm like swimming underneath him, and for some reason I bite your testicle really hard, and I don't remember why. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I don't remember why either, but it really hurt. That was like
I
10
remember
years
it
ago.
like felt like a crunch too.
Oh god, I didn't feel it. It wasn't that bad. All right, I don't have that many more questions. Seeing as how the other questions went, I don't have that many more questions. So this segment of ask your guest, interview your guest host is almost over. Who came up with Rap Roll Call? Was it you or Tim?
With the name?
Yeah.
I did.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, cool.
Yeah. He doesn't have good ideas like that.
What did he recommend?
He's just got a pretty face.
Did he recommend anything?
Oh yeah, we went through like 30 different names.
Yeah.
That was the one that kind of stuck.
Because I like the name. I think it's a cool name. I don't know. I wanted to know what like the second and third were.
Oh, I don't
the
even
list.
remember at this
Are you
point.
gonna get a RRR tattoo?
No,
Oh.
Those
Yeah.
are RC.
I don't get tattoos with letters or names or words or anything like that.
That's probably good.
Yeah.
What are your other tattoo like criteria? Do you have like, you know?
Like my standards for getting tattoos.
Yeah,
or
because
something?
you don't get letters or words or names.
Yeah.
Do you get numbers?
No.
Yeah, he's got 6ix9ine tattooed all over
Oh,
him.
that's true.
So that's what that is on
69
your
times.
forehead. on the back of your head under your rainbow hair?
I don't have numbers tattooed on me, and I don't really see that happening.
Okay.
I don't know. It's got to have some deep meaning to me, something I've thought about for like, I don't know, a long enough period of time. I mean, that's what everybody says, but I know people with like pizza tattooed under their eye and shit. So,
Yeah.
and that holds some significant meaning to them, like to each their own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a weird thing I have about not putting script on myself.
No, that makes sense. I mean, I guess that's cool because, I mean, if you went through a phase of your life where you like,
I feel like shit changes, and
Yeah.
like especially with like quotes or verses, like I might not stand by that.
Yeah, like Get Rich or
30
Die
years from
Trying.
now. Yeah.
Hey, it was like the 20th, no, not the 20th, because Get Rich or Die Trying came out in 2003.
Mm-hmm.
So 50 Cent just posted it was the anniversary like a week ago or something.
16th?
Did you ever listen to Get Rich or Die Trying? And what's your favorite song on there?
That was the one with
Indie Club, Wangsta,
yeah,
Many
and
Men.
those are Many Men. That's
Did
the
you
one.
like? Yeah, Many Men's good. I like What Up Gangsta. I still listen to that song all the time. We should do it at the palm. And then 21 Questions. I mean, that was a pretty innovative song because he got into his little R&B self, And that's when he asked, he said, "I love you more than a fat kid loves cake." That
Oh,
was
50 Cent was the man when I was in middle school or like 5th, 6th grade.
Do you follow him on Instagram now?
No.
All his shenanigans?
No, fuck 50 Cent.
Hashtag get the strap.
Well, he's just like an entrepreneur now, right? Like,
Yeah.
He doesn't make music. He's got a production or a label, I'm sure. But
you know what? He scares me because if you could be some rando just commenting on his Instagram and he'll blast you. He'll post your picture and like get everybody to bully you. Like he's crazy.
that's pretty crazy.
He's all about
you don't
that
need
clout.
to do that shit.
Sure is.
Yeah, that's lame. Fitty, cut it out.
What about how do you feel about Meek Mill lately?
Dude, I'm not a big Meek Mill fan.
Yeah, me neither. Fuck him.
It's not really a fuck him thing. It's just I don't follow him that closely.
I feel like he's a clout chaser right now, but that's just my opinion. But I don't know. I'm not going to get into it because it's like I think it's probably all contrived Instagram shit anyway. All this drama, I'm way too... So I delete my Facebook, so Instagram's the only social media I'm heavily involved in right now, and I think I fall for those social
it's hard
media
not to
scams.
make all your judgments about other people or famous people through Instagram
Yeah.
or social media shit that gets hyped up by other users. But sometimes that's all we know besides like somebody's actual art, their music or their writing.
Well, it's like it's literally like a window to the world, right? Like, I mean, in a literal sense, like where you can get on Instagram and cruise like Mumbai and London and wherever and look at other people like doing other stuff and like...
From like a point of view perspective.
Yeah.
But also because it's being posted on the internet, it's going through, how many different, filters, like literally or metaphorically. Like people post what they want other people to see, and they're going to post it in a way that, they want people to, read it as.
Well, yeah, and then there's the company's aspect, right? Like the net neutrality bullshit and all that shit. Yeah. I don't know what Fashion Nova is, but...
It's like the biggest, most... Like everybody is sponsored by Fashion Nova. I'm surprised that Miles... Actually, I'm surprised that Rap Roll Call hasn't done
I
a
want some
sponsor
clothing sponsorship, yeah.
I look at the influencer like thing now, and I'm like, that seems interesting, but I couldn't do that. I think
being an influencer,
like committing.
You guys watched that documentary on Netflix? You were saying,
yeah, and it's like,
what was that?
you literally.
It was called. Was it Insta Famous?
Yeah. And it was good. It was an interesting. That's why though, because you get this window into these Paris Hilton people's lives, and it's like you're always performing. You don't. And maybe it is you bring out the like core inner self and you do get to expose that to people and stuff, but I mean people nowadays like fake sponsorships, right? They'll be like, thank you for whatever this place,
right?
And then they do that to build a portfolio of Instagram shit,
right?
And then they get real sponsorships based off their fake sponsorships, and it's fucking nuts. I'm like, dude, I get it. You probably make a lot of money and you have a lot of fun and shit, but...
You guys don't want to fake an Applebee's sponsorship?
Well, no. I'm not going to fake sponsorships,
Apple
but we'll
bottoms,
sponsor
Applebee's.
You'll sponsor Applebee's.
Yeah, that's what it's going to turn into, because, people say millennials are killing the chain restaurant, like that, the good old neighborhood.
They're killing Hooters. Like, let's be
Yeah.
real, they're killing
So-
No,
Hooters.
that's not surprising.
We'll bring it back, though. We will keep Applebee's afloat. At least one. At least one meal from them. At some point in the future. But no, you know what I mean? Like you literally become a fucking corporation, right? You are literally now like Coca-Cola without a product, right? You sponsoring companies, and I was kind of...
The product is your face.
Yeah, it's like, it's so weird, and I heard something that I thought was pretty chilling, that Bernie Sanders is running again, right? And that's fine, I like Bernie and stuff, but what I found to be really scary was that in somebody talking about him on NPR or whatever, they were like, they're going to hit the black community hard because they didn't get that vote by getting these social media influencers to push their agenda and shit, and push vote for Bernie. And I'm like, dude, that's no longer
Bernie's
grassroots.
campaign
That's
is
like...
going to hire social media influencers.
Yeah. And I know that happened already, but it's fucked up.
I feel like, well, to
I
me...
mean, as long as it's not Kendall Jenner.
Well, she's... Oh my gosh.
You guys remember that?
No.
The Pepsi commercial?
Yeah, the Pepsi commercial, yeah.
No.
So, about 2 years ago, Kendall Jenner does this Pepsi ad that's on the most surface level is supposed to look like, I don't know, this like kind of like pro-activism.
Oh, right. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
But it was this huge slap in the face for the whole Black Lives Matter movement.
Right. She
like,
gave a Pepsi to a cop or
giving
whatever?
a Pepsi to a cop and
Yeah.
just like whitewashing the whole movement.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was really distasteful.
Well,
Fuck a cop, drop a
lately,
cop.
I mean, she posted, so they did this whole dramatic thing. Kris Jenner was like, Kendall's been waiting forever to tell you this, and this is a huge moment in her life. And then the next day, it was just an ad for Proactive. She's like, I have acne my whole life.
Yeah.
And people were just, they're like, really? We thought it was going to be some, you're coming out as a lesbian, or you have mental health issues, but
You're the first person to fly to Mars.
Yeah,
on
but
Elon
no,
Musk's
it's a
fucking
sponsorship for
SpaceX
Proactive. But what I was gonna say was that I feel like especially our age group, we're kind of in the middle, because we're not, when you're in your mid 30s, you're kind of like, well, fuck social media, I mean, whatever. And then if you're younger, I mean, if you're, in your early 20s, it's more, you're obsessed with it. And I feel like us at our ages are kind of in the middle of that.
Yeah, it's a weird time because, I mean, like, people don't remember the Cold War, right? Like, I wasn't capable of critical thought when that was going on, right? I don't remember the wall falling in Germany or, any of that shit. And it's like, I'm seeing all these things that are of myths and legends, like, building a wall and taking away people's civil liberties and shit. And it's just super fucking weird to be experiencing this. And it's like there was a gap in between where we missed out on all this important shit, and now history is repeating itself because of the generational gap of the boomers and millennials or whatever. I mean, I don't know. That's what I think, but
I think it's just difficult for me because people want me to talk shit about social media and say it's mindless, and I don't agree with that. But then there's the other side where it's the, younger people are constantly posting everything, and I don't know, it's a balance, I guess.
yeah. Well,
I don't know. I'm a hypocrite. Like, I talk shit about social media all the time. I do honestly believe it's like very toxic.
Yeah.
And like, I used to use it in a way that mirrors like the shit talking I do about it nowadays, like posting everything. And I still know all kinds of people that want to share every minute detail of lunch and breakfast and who's gonna pick them up from work or owes them money or whatever.
Yeah.
And I used to use it as like a means to like cry for help or attention or whatever. Now I rarely post, and I mostly just creep, which is on the other side also unhealthy and toxic.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I have an Instagram account mostly so I can like just peer into other people's bullshit lives and like watch like stupid fucking shit post memes all day long and like just I don't know.
Well, and it's the inadequacies that I feel about the creeping, because I find if I, step away from social media, then that's where I start lurking on shit, and that's where I start comparing myself, and it is unhealthy mindset.
Yeah, I was like, because I deleted my Facebook for a year, a couple of years back, and like, nobody talked to me or whatever off,
Yeah,
I didn't have anybody's phone
nobody
numbers.
talks to me still.
But then so like, I started my Facebook again to be able to market my books, because Facebook is a great place to market books, and I got good sales reasonably. And then they banned me from buying ads, right? And I was like, well, there went that, so I don't need a Facebook anymore. Because everybody else, where there's so many fucking ways to talk to people now. And I know Instagram owns Facebook, but I can still use them, right? But
it's kind of rough though I think with my friends, a lot of them just kind of dropped off. I mean, acquaintances mostly, I don't get invited to baby showers anymore. Where you at? I like going to baby showers because I'm on Facebook.
Maybe people quit having kids.
Nah, it's always popping.
Oh. Is there anything that you want to talk about, plug, spotlights on you?
Yeah. So this is a message for my dad if he's listening. I don't think he knows how to access this show, but Dad, if you're listening, like I've been waiting a long time to tell you this, I'm a juggalo. Whoop whoop. No, I'm just fucking around.
If I show up Sunday with paint on my face, am I gonna be in the video still?
Yeah. Hey man, that's fun.
Shit.
I don't care.
Alright.
You can make your own choices. You're an adult.
Yeah. Cool.
But yeah, no. I don't know. Check out Rap Roll Call. We're on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at Rap Roll Call. We got our J. Cole / Dreamville episode that I've been slacking on editing for the past week. Hopefully have that out this week.
Nice.
Alex is going to be on the show here
That's me.
shortly as well.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. The end of underground rap.
Yeah,
underground hip hop.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot that changed recently, and that's all I know. So.
His cat is an asshole too. Yeah, I don't know. Thanks for having me on the show.
Hey, I'm glad it was fun, man. It was a really good
the Dr.
conversation.
Doolittle, the Dr. Zombie, Dr. Dreadful Zombie Lab. That was interesting.
Yeah, that was kind of gross.
Yeah.
It was very anticlimactic.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be...
Especially without video, I think, for anybody listening.
Yeah, we had like a bunch of paper towels around and plates, and we thought that shit was going to explode. And
Well, I was going to do the brain, but it involved a lot more water and stuff, and it was supposed to...
Yeah, I think when you become an adult, you have less patience for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I just want my food brought to me on a plate from an Applebee's waiter, pretty much.
Are you going to talk about Applebee's on your episode?
in a basket. Probably not.
I think we should have a Juggalo episode, because before we came back here, we were in the kitchen and we were talking about Juggalos, and I think Accidentally Fasting should have Juggalo episode, because I'm from Toledo, Ohio, which is whoop whoop, which is where it pretty much is Juggalette City.
Juggalo County.
It is. They should rename it.
I think this just turned into the Juggalo.
You know what? I think we've already discussed it though, because we did the ABC, the Z through A. Wasn't Juggalette my favorite thing?
Was it?
I think so.
I think it was your J, but
because I started talking about how they liked BBWs. I remember
People used to accuse me of being a juggalo.
And where are they now? They're juggalos themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
Bam! What? You can't beat them. Join them.
Did you used to wear Jankos? Is that what the issue was?
No, I think it was I had the little goatee.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't imagine. So for reference,
At like 9 or 10, or like
yeah, when I was like 7 or 8.
Yeah.
No, this was like 10 years ago or so, or less.
Did you have a rat tail?
No. I don't know what it was.
At one point in time, I think I might have had a mullet when I was like 7 or 6. But my uncle had a mullet, and it was like,
He had a mullet till like last
But
year.
he grows out his hair and donates it every year to the cancer
Uncles
people
can
thing.
have mullets.
Yeah.
Once
Yeah.
you're an uncle, you'll know.
That's true.
That's
yeah,
a really
none of my
good
family.
album name. Uncles can have
Uncles
mullets.
can have mullets.
That's a good rapper name, Uncle
Yeah,
Mullet.
Uncle Mullet, yeah. Dude, what was this shit I saw the other day? Lil Toenail. Who are you, Lil Toenail?
Oh.
Dude, okay.
I feel
so
triggered.
Let me
triggered.
sponsor you.
you brought up the toenail stuff, and one time,
Triggered.
so I was sitting in this office with these people, well, like down the hall from these people, right? And they would always be fucking yakking it up, like one time they had a conversation about it was this guy and this lady, and they were talking about their spouses, and they were both step parents, and the lady was like, yeah, when I die, I want my daughter to get all of my inheritance or whatever, and not his two kids, because they should get his money. And the guy was like, well, when I kick the bucket, I'm gonna give everything to everybody or whatever. And I think they were saying keel over. When I keel over, and it's like a white collar workplace, and they're all fucking weird and shit. But anyway, so one day for lunch, one of them made this shit, and they never closed their fucking door, right? It smelled like fucking toenails. Like, I don't know why. I was like, what the fuck? Why are you eating
That's
fucking
what the
toenails?
Dr. Doolittle stuff smelled like.
Is that a smell? Toenails?
Yeah, I think it's like
maybe more like Alex's.
Like after they're cut off, or?
I don't know, man. I'm not. Look, I'm not a
It's your
podiatrist.
story. You said that it smelled like toenails in there.
If I smelled toenails,
Like you remembered this shit.
yeah. If I had ever smelled toenails, that's
Uh-huh.
what it would have smelled like. Was that
What do you think vomiting toenails is like?
worse than popcorn or eggs?
Gosh.
On
Whoa.
the
I don't
next
know, dude.
episode.
But I feel like, just to end this really quick,
faster.
don't you feel that foot fetishes have become just so mainstream now? I mean, it's just everywhere. And now the girls have to paint their toenails white, like completely white. That's the new thing.
They don't French tip them anymore?
No, it's all white.
Damn.
What do you
Wait.
mean they have to like avoid fetishes?
No, to encourage them.
Oh,
That's how
okay.
they get all their followers,
Yeah.
So just
toenails.
FYI, you guys ever want some followers, go ahead and paint your toenails white.
Well, that's
Yeah.
weird because I
eat
totally.
feet. I'll say that right now. I'm not a juggalo, but I
Straight
eat
up
the
eat 'em.
feet.
Do you think juggalos like feet? I know
Yeah.
they like belly
yeah.
buttons.
Yeah,
Those sick
I'm
fucks.
sure.
Yeah, they have to. I mean, why wouldn't they? They like the other stuff. Like if you drink,
Dude, I
What
think
is it?
everything is
Faygo?
fair game.
Faygo.
with the
Faygo don't
Yeah.
taste like
juggalos.
feet.
I've had Faygo.
It's
Shout out to
delicious.
Faygo.
It's delicious.
It's like every other generic brand soda.
I'm gonna say that Dr. Thunder is better
no.
than Mountain Mist or whatever the fuck the Faygo.
Moon
Moon
Mist, you.
Oh, I like Squirt.
Oh.
Squirt's good. You know what's
Squirt
good?
is sour
Have
They
you-
still make that?
Yeah, they
I
do,
think they
and
do,
actually, because
yeah.
it's a grapefruit
You get
soda,
a Squirt?
you gotta get a Pimm's cup. Have you ever had a Pimm's cup
Nuh-uh.
before? So Pimm's is like a liqueur or whatever from England or wherever the fuck it's from, and you do cucumber, and I think it's like citrus fruit or whatever,
Uh-huh.
something like that. Like kind of like a what do you call it, a mojito,
Yeah.
right? But it's Squirt, and then this Pimm's liqueur,
Huh.
and then you muddle the cucumber up, and then and then it's
Oh, okay. That's the sound.
yeah.
So on Monday, Coca-Cola is releasing Orange Vanilla Coke, and this is the first flavor that they've had since Vanilla Coke, which came out in like 2002, I think.
It's because they don't know what the
Are you
fuck they're
guys
doing. as a
excited?
company.
Orange vanilla?
Yeah, doesn't that sound
I'll
good?
do it.
I think orange soda is just straight up
You know, we
fucking
got this
Sunkist, and that's it.
this restaurant here in town, the Frontier, that
Oh.
you can put any flavor in anything.
Oh, you get the little red machine with the buttons on it or
Yeah.
whatever, the touch screen?
Like,
you
I think
can
I've been
vanilla.
doing orange Coke or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
know.
orange is good. I like vanilla root beer.
What
I do
al-
the grape Dr. Pepper at Sonic.
I love
Oh,
grape.
I've never had one of
Oh,
those.
yeah.
What alcohol would you put in the Orange Vanilla Coke? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What would be the most optimal? Kiwi Mad Dog?
Marshmallow vodka? I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
That's-
I mean, I really
Not Bailey's. That's what I know for sure.
I really mostly
gosh.
fuck with whiskey. I don't.
So let me ask
Okay.
you a question. If Orange Vanilla Coke were a rapper, who would they be?
Orange vanilla. If Orange Vanilla Coke were a rapper,
Nelly.
I don't know. Macklemore.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a really Orange Vanilla Cokey rapper. Mac Miller?
Nah,
No.
you can't just do that, bro. We just died.
Too soon.
Nah, I don't know. It's not even just that. I don't know what the fuck flavor Magnolia would be.
Tobacco flavored Coke? I don't know. I don't know who is a smoker. But tobacco's got a really, it's good with whiskey. Like, they infuse the whiskeys with cigar smoke now at some places, and that's good stuff.
Ice cream too. I was watching some kind of food documentary on Netflix where they were making ice cream with cigar smoke.
Chef's Table.
Yeah, Chef's Table.
Yep.
That's a good one.
Yeah, we watched that whole fucking series and it was really...
That's the most pretentious
the majority of
shit
it is
I've ever
good.
heard.
Actually, the
Cigar
minority
smoke
of it is
ice
good.
cream? Get out of town.
And actually, I think they didn't they wrap it up with a little chocolate paper type cigar
they sure
deal?
Did I see that?
Yeah, well...
We do have so we just bought the new My 600 Pound Live, so Miles is staying over tonight to watch that.
Wait, you bought it?
Yeah, I just bought it last
You
night.
paid money for my 600 pound?
Yeah, $30 to be exact.
Wait, on a DVD?
No, like a digital download from Amazon.
For $30?
VHS.
Yeah, and we were actually just talking about this earlier, like, how many times, because Katie was watching some fairly, I guess, morbidly obese ladies in a bedroom on YouTube, right? They were doing like a Q&A live stream.
Yeah, they're dating.
And somebody
Shout out
asked them-
Amberlynn Reed. That's her.
Yeah.
So they were talking, somebody asked them, like, are you guys going on any vacations that you can vlog on?
She
or
said
something like that?
vacation.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know what that is, but so they were like, well, no, because I've got too much body pain and my legs and knees hurt. And I was
Sure.
like, when is enough enough? Like, how many fat people in their bedrooms can you watch? You know what the answer is? All of them.
Wait, like you want to watch all of them? Is
Yeah.
that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to watch that shit.
Why not?
I mean, you got your own opinion on the
Yeah,
morbidly
I don't know.
obese
That's-
people.
I don't think we've talked about it before. But
You
in
guys
fact,
were talking about 600-pound people in the
Yeah.
last episode.
well, we can't
We keep-
stop.
we keep
Look
it
at
going.
me. It's
About
me. It's
like
me.
how I was trying to do that math earlier, like how
Oh,
what's the best
Lance,
weight?
10
10 and a half feet tall.
Yeah. Oh.
To be 600 pounds.
Yeah, so if you're 10 and a half feet tall, I think you're still
Your
not
normal
tall
BMI.
enough. Your
To be
normal
600
BMI is like, I think I looked it up and it was like 560.
Oh, okay.
So you got to be a little bit taller
That's
than
pretty
10
big
and a half
though.
feet.
560.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
if
you
you're
would
10
look like
and
a
half
normal
feet tall.
person. That's amazing.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
you'd look like, probably like me, like a little bit overweight.
Well, all those
like-
dudes that were like 8 or 9 feet tall that all died by the time they were 30, they were all skinny as fuck.
Andre the Giant wasn't super
Well,
skinny.
no, he wasn't. You're right.
But I mean, yeah, you're right though. I mean, they're usually like Yao Ming is super skinny. Shaq's not that. I don't know if Shaq's like. I don't know how
He's
tall he is.
not.
Well, you see those like Guinness World Records, like tallest Asian man that ever existed. And the dude's like 8.5 feet
It's
tall, but
probably
he's like
'cause-
built like a Q-tip.
It's probably because you're in so much pain. You don't have an appetite. Like you don't
Yeah.
want to eat Sonic all
Well,
day.
imagine how many calories you gotta eat to be 560
Oh, heck
pounds
yeah.
at 10 and a half feet, right?
Yeah.
Well, the chick that I watched, she's 560 pounds. The one that you just watched, the Q&A, Amberlynn Reed, and she's 5'3", so she's as tall as me and 560.
Ooh.
Whoa. I
At one
can't
time, she was
imagine
playing
being
mini
breathing
golf,
that.
and then she was like, "Oh, you just don't hit my lymphedema." Like she's normalizing it, like she's
Oh, yeah.
laughing
Oh,
at
yeah.
it. I was like, "What the fuck? Why?"
Who just randomly hits somebody else for no reason?
Well,
even
no,
if
the
it is
little
a
ball
lymphedema?
hit at the lymphedema. The little putt, the little
The
ball.
So she got foot problems?
Yeah, her
Oh.
lymphedema goes. You've seen my 600-pound life. It
Yeah,
goes
but
all
I
the way
didn't
down
know
their
if
feet.
I didn't know Amberlynn Reed or whatever.
Yeah, she's
was
got the
having foot.
lymphedema.
I mean, I've never watched her.
Amberlynn Reed.
Yeah, she's from Kentucky. So she,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, yeah.
All right, well, you guys hit up Amberlynn Reed. Don't.
No,
Do
don't
her
give
no.
her any more views. If you watch her, put on ad block because that lady needs. She auditioned.
These
for
people
my
need your
600 pound.
support and your donations.
She donates for her damn fast food.
Listen. This bitch needs some vanilla
She
orange
makes
flavored Coke.
10,000.
Everyone gotta
Okay,
get
guess
that
how much
shit to
money
her.
she makes per month. I just said it.
$10,000
per month on YouTube.
I guessed it
On
without
YouTube?
knowing that.
Just for doing these fucking videos of her
yeah.
sitting in her bedroom.
Let's gain some weight.
Yeah.
Let's gain some weight. All right. I think that's about it. We hit our quota of time for the episode.
Oh, but it was so much fun.
It was. We'll have to do it again sometime, Miles.
Yeah.
Thank you again for coming on and
Peace, love,
So-
Applebee's, and
eat shit, fuck goats.
love yourself and love voodoo.